We are very messy today. Everything is in disarray, but that is okay. I'm working on keepsake sweatshirts. So this is actually like a mom and toddler set. This mom wanted a toddler one to match her. So the toddler's one has his name on it, and the mom one it just says mama. So I have the letters cut out from onesies, little sleepers and stuff. So they're just cut out letters. This says mama. So sweet. This is a boy mom, so they're boy colored and kind of boy themed. So let's see. I'm gonna just kind of place them on here. I use my giant cutting ruler to kind of center and make them straight so that when I'm sewing, they're not like going diagonal or sideways or whatever. They're just going to go straight across the chest area. This is a size medium sweatshirt, which makes it a million times easier because it's like the basic, like most common size. So that's kind of what I base my measurements and calculations off of. And then if I have to size up or size down, then I have to do a few calculations. And then I'm doing a size 2T for this toddler sweatshirt. So the letters are teeny tiny. And I'm going to have to do something a little different with those when sewing. I won't be able to use the large stitch that I normally do. So I have the letters placed where I want them. So I'm going to use this 505 temporary adhesive. It's a spray. I'm going to spray the back of the letters, which I've already put interfacing to make it easier to sew. So I put some lightweight interfacing on it. You can use medium weight as well. I use both, so but this one is lightweight. And so I'm going to spray on straight onto the adhesive or the interfacing, and then place it back down where the ruler is set. So I'm going to put it in a straight line. And I use this piece of cardboard, just like cardboard. And I just place my letter on there, just kind of so the spray doesn't get on everything and make everything in the world sticky. It is temporary, but it lasts a little while, like long enough where if I spray it now, I could probably still get away with sewing them tomorrow, as long as I like press it down. So as you can see, there's weights on this one. I already have the letters glued on with the temporary adhesive. So I'm using my pattern weights to kind of press it down, and it'll help hold it into place until I'm ready to start sewing it. So I'm just going to start with the first letter. That like literally flew across the room. Okay. And I'm going to spray. I am pretty generous with my spray. I feel like maybe people would think that's too much, but it doesn't affect it. So I just let it dry. Like I don't spray it, put it on, and then think I can start working. Like I give it a minute. I put some weights on it, let it dry. This says to let it dry. Actually, it doesn't say. It just says it's washable and can be dry cleaned. So that's good to know. But I just press it, and then move on to my next letter using a generous amount of glue. You also want to be careful not to spray so much that you're like making it wet on the other side. But with the interfacing, that kind of helps block out some of the wetness from the other side. You just want to, it says to hold it back like 12 inches. So you might want to do that. And maybe this isn't the correct way to do it, but this is the way that I do it. It makes it easy for me. I'm not an expert. I've actually just started making these shirts. I don't do these on my embroidery machine because I only have a small 4x4 embroidery machine. So I could do it like letter by letter on there. But I think that would be kind of complicated. And I've had my embroidery machine for like 9 months or so before my baby was born. And she's almost 8 months. So I've had it for a while. And I've barely used it. I use it for my teddy bears because I embroider names on the feet. And that is about it for the moment. Like I've hardly had time to play with it. I think that is her letting everybody know that she's hungry. So I probably will have to get off of here soon. I just kind of wanted to jump on because I have so many orders that I'm almost a little overwhelmed and don't know where to start. And sometimes it's easier to like actually jump in and start on things when you have like someone to talk to about it. But I'm very, very, very loaded with orders right now, which is a good thing. Very happy about that. But I think I talked about this before, I was going to cut my Etsy off on December 1st and I decided not to. So now I am kind of reaping that. I wanted to be able to like work on other things like selfish sewing for my kiddos. And I just won't be able to do that this year, but that's okay. It's just the season that we're in. Okay, so I have those letters on. I'm going to find the lid to this thing. Okay, got that. So while these all set up, I'm going to go feed the baby. And then I'm going to come down and start sewing these. And while I'm sewing these, I'm going to embroider some names on my embroidery machine so that I can get some teddy bears at least like cut out and ready to go so that I can sew them up and then stuff them all and then ship them all. I have about 10 teddy bear orders that are due on the 15th and today's the 9th. And teddy bears take a little while to do. So I have a few already cut out. I just need to embroider the names and then I need to cut out some more and embroider more names and then what a process. And then sew them all up and then stuff them and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna let the glue dry and then we'll.
Listen for this boy.
Do you think